It is a plan that would cost drivers nearly $12 a day and permanently change driving patterns in Manhattan.
$11.52 to be exact, to drive below 60th Street in Manhattan. Trucks would pay more than $25, and there would be surcharges for taxis and other for-hire vehicles like Uber that would most certainly be passed on to passengers.
The goal? To cut traffic and pay for repairs to the subways. Political reporter Dave Evans is live in Columbus Circle with exactly how this would work. David.
Well, Liz, as you mentioned, above 60th Street, you're not going to have to pay the toll. If you come here below 60th Street, you will. Transportation experts who were appointed to this panel by the governor, Fix NYC, they say this is a question basically of fairness. They questioned, why do people coming in on the Holland and the Lincoln tunnels, for example, also from Staten Island, they pay large tolls, but people coming in on the 59th Street bridge from the east side or from the Brooklyn Bridge, they don't. They contend that this new system would make everything more fair and more equal. $11.52 for the privilege of driving in the city's most congested core. From 60th Street south for most of us, possibly from 96th Street, a smaller surcharge on for-hire vehicles like taxis and Uber.
A lot of money to go up and down every day. It could cost a lot of money for these people, especially for my job.
Not good, definitely not good.
It's gonna hurt.
It is.
Crazy. Out of his mind. I own a moving and storage company. The customer's going to pay dearly for it. It's crazy.
The governor's panel, Fix NYC, is recommending a toll of $11.52 to drive in Midtown and Lower Manhattan, a surcharge of $2 to $5 for taxis, Uber, and Lyft, and the FDR would be exempted.
We all have to participate. There's no manna from heaven. There's no money trees out there. We look for all of that.
Sam Schwartz is a big advocate for congestion pricing. All the new money would go to fix our subway system, and it might help reduce all that Midtown congestion.
Somehow we're going to have to raise the revenue. The drivers are going to be better off. They're not going to be suffering in the crippling, devastating traffic they experience today.
The plan must be approved by lawmakers in Albany. Many from Brooklyn and Queens don't like the idea, and in the past the mayor has said no. But today the mayor said he'll at least listen.
But look, there's one thing I can say at the start. This plan certainly shows improvement over previous plans we've seen over the years, and that's a good thing. Definitely a step in the right direction.
All that money, $1 billion to perhaps $1.5 billion a year, will go to our crippled subway system.
At the end of the day, somebody has to pay. Somebody has to pay. It may be it feels like a little too much, but at the end of the day, given what's happening with the subway systems and stuff today, it
might make the subway better.
It may make it better, absolutely.
Did you not see the one train that just passed? That's the oldest train in the city. They need to put more money in the subways. Better AC, faster rides. If they can invest more in the subways, happier New Yorkers.
And the governor, he is still tweaking things, but as it stands right now, there are several exemptions. If you cross over on the Brooklyn Bridge and go only up the FDR to, for example, let's say Harlem, you're not going to have to pay the toll. If you cross in and out of the Midtown Tunnel, you're not going to have to pay the toll because you already face some pretty hefty tolls there. But if you come down from the GW Bridge, for example, into Manhattan, you will have to pay the toll, especially if you go below 60th Street.